a compromise where the blue is not fully taking over, but it's the blue is a lot more prominent closer to the bird.
Clearly the most important.
Oh shit!
Sophie, I've been...
Lowering that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
I think my ears are bleeding.
I keep forgetting that every time Visual Boy Advance loads up, it's like the fucking, like, THQ, like, you know.
Oh, yeah.
THX.
THX, like...
You need to hear that I am playing this game.
You need to hear all of that Fire Emblem bit crunch. Like, hear all of it.
Roxanne says, I have a feeling it'll be a magical experience. Speaking of, happy birthday to the cutest mage I know.
Sophie.
Yep, Sophie, you may know.
Alright, so, yeah, first off, I want to apologize that we started a little late. People in the house had business meetings that they had to host from their side, so they needed all the internet they could get, so, yeah, I waited a little bit.
Why is it?
Isn't I?
Thank you.
Mystery Man asks, could you be a little louder, Pat?
Okay, I'll crank it up a little bit. Is it the game that needs to be turned up or me, kind of deal?
I think it's you, based on what Mystery Man is saying.
Okay,
Also, I'm not seeing the game. It's not.
Okay, so it's not just me. It's not
Yeah,
just me.
it's just stuck on Archer.
Is Discord doing the thing again? Okay.
It is Discord because it's so
Archer.
fine on the Switch.
That's really weird.
Archer,
I mean-
clearly the class that didn't get better until Fates.
Yeah.
War is heck!
Did you know that war sucks?
No, I just quoting that because it's just...
We live in war.
We live in war.
I just
We
like
live
quoting
in
that
a
because it's
society
just like,
called war.
Takumi, Sad Bean, his son. Oh my gosh, everything's fun.
Have a nice day!
Alright, so, yeah, for realsies now, welcome, to the playthrough of Fire Emblem, or Fire Emblem, the, Blazing Sword. Basically, I wanted to finally start streaming some Fire Emblem again, because if you are familiar with, my streams in the past, we kind of started with Fire Emblem back when we were doing this on YouTube initially. We were doing a playthrough of, Fire Emblem Awakening, and it kind of stopped halfway through.
Never forget Rick and...
Yeah. But I wanted to get back into it, and I wanted to start off with the first Fire Emblem that came out, you know, which was Fire Emblem 7. Because I was planning initially to do a review on this game, but then that kind of fell through. I only made it, I think, to Lynn's final chapter, but I don't really remember much of the game besides that, so I'm pretty much going in blind for this. My rule set is basically, I am peaking like crazy, so I'm gonna turn my microphone down, because just based on that audio line, it looks really bad. Okay. But yeah. So, how does that sound now, chat, at that point? But, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try and not reset, if possible, unless we have, like, a catastrophic failure that happens at any point, then we might reset at that point.
Like you're pretty much in a dead map and have to restart.
Yeah. Thankfully, Pat has male Alex, Stefan, and Sophie here to be able to help him.
They'll be my main Fire Emblem, like, info throughout all of this, so...
I'm just here because I've never experienced this game, and as you guys know, when I think of intelligent systems and Game Boy Advance, this is not what I think of.
Don't have to do that, Pat. Come on.
Oh boy, it's time to open up the Fire Emblem Wiki.
Speaking of Fire Emblem, how about Fire Emblem 1 tomorrow?
Yeah. You can own it legally for too much money, in my opinion.
Or, you know, you can it's also on the Japanese, version of Nintendo Online.
What?
So...
We're here to talk about...
we're here to talk about Fire Emblem 7.
We are playing
the
this
other
off of...
Fire Emblem 1.
So we're also playing this off of, Visual Boy Advance, because one of the big things that we implemented beforehand, Alex found us a patch that will auto-skip basically the tutorial stuff for this game, because Fire Emblem 7 has a lot of forced tutorials, probably because this was the first one to come outside of America, so they wanted to make sure everybody got how it worked.
Yeah. Basically, first off, you can thank the Fire Emblem community user Blazer for his tutorial killing patch. He's the one that originally made it. And secondly, so basically, because this was the first game coming over to the West, they wanted to make sure that there was a tutorial bit for players to be able to enjoy it and understand what was going on. So they created an entirely new character that has nothing to do with the rest of the story, even though this is a prequel to the previous game. So she's just kind of here, and we get to go through 10 chapters of her story that acts as a prelude to the main story of the game that follows Ellawood, Roy's father.
Yeah.
Also, you get to have a main character.
Oh, that's right. I need to reset this because I thought it was gonna reset the game. Because I didn't name the file. I didn't name the file right and stuff like that. Hold up.
Yeah. Name is Mark A.
Because I was just going through as fast as I could just to test to make sure, like, okay, the patch worked, kind of deal. So.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Mark. Ah.
Which, by the way, yes, this is going to be a playthrough where we have a hashtag going for it. So WDFE7 is going to be the hashtag for it. So,
because funnily enough, without the tutorial killing patch, the only way to go through this section without the tutorial getting in your way every single chapter, even in chapter 10.
10? Isn't that the end?
No, the
end of they still give you a tutorial about weather effects in chapter 10.
The most pointless addition this game added.
Well, I can't particularly complain about that because what they did, that depend, again, coming from Advance Wars, they kind of pulled that stunt too in the campaign.
Now,
alright, so actually, information about this is like, it doesn't really matter, but basically, your birth month gives you an attribute that gives, I believe, Alex, correct me if I'm wrong, it gives bonuses to units of a similar attribute?
Oh.
Yeah, so the way that this game works is that everyone has an affinity, and based on what their affinity is and the affinity with other characters can determine, especially in support ranks, bonuses that they get. With the tactician, it's just a straight up, just general bonus based on what your attribute is.
Okay.
It has no real effect on gameplay. It doesn't matter what month you're in. You're going to be able to beat the game just fine.
All right.
Yeah, it's like the bonuses it gives are so like minuscule in the grand scheme of things that it's just kind of.
It's not like a boon and weakness thing from like later ones.
Yeah, Stefan and I are probably going to be the ones that are the most technical here, just because Stefan knows this game very well, and I used to hack GBA Fire Emblem. So I know a lot about the intricacies of the system more than I really should.
Because GBA-wise, the only Fire Emblem from the GBA trilogy that I played before was Sacred Stones, mainly because that was an ambassador title for 3DS. So, because most of my Fire Emblem knowledge comes from that game, Awakening Fates, and Three Houses. From the ones that I personally wanted to play, well, that I have played, because I wanted to start with this one because it felt about right to start with the first one that came to the West. And then after that, the other ones I really want to hit up, Echoes, because I think I really missed out on that one from what I keep hearing. And
you should play Echoes.
And then,
unfortunately.
And then later down the line, the Radiant duology, at some point.
Echoes is, funnily enough, the only English Fire Emblem that I have not picked up at all.
I'm also strongly considering, probably as a goal next year on my end, to probably do a blind run of one of the paths in Three Houses.
Okay,
nice.
That's good. It will be a commitment, just heads up, because...
What is with Lynn's sprite face right
Yeah.
Also, like, Pat, like, just to explain how bad these tutorials are, they literally would say, like, no, you have to fight this guy right now.
Oh yeah, I remember that part at least from what I played was just like, like extremely hand-holding.
Especially the prologue is. The prologue is literally every single move you do is scripted.
Yeah.
Down to you using a vulnerary now because you took damage.
Yeah, like you literally have no choice in these matters.
This bandit won't wait until you heal yourself. He's just gonna kill you. Which every single Fire Emblem game, bandits are your first map.
Right.
I also did that, Spy Zaro. That's how I legitimize me streaming Fire Emblem 6 in any particular way. Is like, well, I own a physical copy right here.
Yeah. Okay,
So
because I gotta get used to also of how this game's like layout for like the attack might and stuff like that. Because I'm just used to kind of seeing up the health bar, just like, okay, are they gonna die this turn, kind of deal.
Yeah.
So
basically, all you need to worry about is that what it shows you that you're doing, that is the amount of damage you're doing. So you will do 10 damage to him. So
okay,
go
so
down
the
to
might
11.
is the power of
Yeah,
the attack. Okay.
the weapon will have a base might, but what it shows you in that window will always just be your straight up damage that you're doing.
Okay.
Because you have it in the basic window. If you had it in the advanced window, it would show you his attack and defense and all that crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think it's just in the settings.
Yes, it's in the settings.
Which I never knew existed for the longest time because I never bothered to look in there because it's like, oh, I see what I need to.
Well,
If I remember right, she in the tutorial proper, she would have gotten like a guaranteed credit here, so you can see
Yeah.
her amazing animation actually.
Yeah, honestly,
I was in
The,
Fire
uh,
Emblem Warriors, bitch.
the crit based sword fighter or sword fighting classes always tend to have really cool looking animation. Like
yeah.
honestly,
I mean,
say what you will about dude. Oh my god, she got a resistance.
Damn.
Hey, wait, you were saying, Alex?
Yeah, I was saying, one thing that I will always say about GBA Fire Emblem, say what you will about it, whatever its faults are, they did a very good job, in my opinion, with the sprite work.
Oh yeah, I've always
no.
really
Like,
enjoyed the sprite work in the GBA Fire Emblems. Like, they always
not
look great.
The sprite work with intelligent systems during the GBA period is it's really good.
Oh yeah, no, just
And like I said,
uh,
again, this is talking from someone who's only seen some sprite work for Fire Emblem and seen a lot of sprite work for Advance Wars, but it's all around really damn good.
yeah, I was going to say, just for sake of Alexandra, that Advance Wars also is very good in my opinion too.
It's a game series I may get to eventually. Personally.
It's fun. It's very fun.
It's fun.
According to the
Um,
Fire Emblem community, yeah, she is a best girl.
I mean, she's an anime girl.
Every anime girl is best girl to somebody.
Yeah. Like I know Oscar is quite a big fan of Lynn, and for good reasons, but like she's fine.
Tweeted this announcement.
Yeah.
What I always
Yeah.
find funny about Lynn is the fact that because she was kind of added to the prequel game for sake of a tutorial, it's like, okay, but you never appeared in 6, so what the hell happened to you?
Stop.
Did you just fuck off? Stay away from the
Stop,
war?
Hap.
Because
I
if
went
so,
to another
good for
country
you.
and never came back.
I mean,
So-
hell,
You
I,
s-
I have a question, and I've heard from around various Fire Emblem players that in terms of the lords of the series, Elliewood, and if we're talking Fire Emblem 8, which of course is Binding Blade, Elliewood and Roy are statistically like some of the worst.
Roy
lords
in
the
particular,
series.
I know. for a
Okay.
Fire
fact.
Emblem 6 is Roy's game.
Yeah.
8
Roy's
is
game.
Ephraim.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also, yeah. So, well, 8 is technically Erica and Ephraim.
Who cares about Eric?
Anyway,
Alex,
but yeah,
how dare you imply that Erica has anything going on?
but,
You know that's fair.
seriously,
But yes, to answer Alexandra's question, it's less that they're statistically bad. It is, in Roy's case, he promotes way too fucking late. He literally promotes the second to last chapter of the game.
Ew,
Yeah.
what?
Okay,
Yeah.
your opinion of Roy depends on if you're a Fire Emblem fan or you're a Smash Bros fan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
Basically.
if they were
and
ever if they were ever to remake that game, seriously, just making Roy being able to promote earlier would be like one of the
They
biggest
tried to
changes.
compensate for it by giving him a bunch of boosts to his stats when he promotes, but it really doesn't matter. And what sucks is you have to use him to kill the final boss to get the true ending. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I also heard concerning Roy that Sakurai put him in Melee just because A, the game wasn't out yet, so he didn't know, and B, he just thought he looked cool.
Yeah, in Ellawood's case, the biggest problem that he has, and if you look at his base stats and his growths, you can really see it, he's kind of one of those jack of all trades, master of none, which doesn't really work in Fire Emblem.
Yeah, no, those kind of characters in Fire Emblem just never... They're not that good, because you really want people specializing in one particular thing.
Yeah, funnily enough, though, in my last playthrough that I had done of this game, you know, obviously years ago, I actually got lucky enough that Ellawood ended up with more strength than the other lord in this game, Hector, who's supposed to be the strong one. And I was just like, what?
Only thing I know about Hector is Fire Emblem Heroes. He's a good dad, and that one gif of him throwing down his axe and punching somebody.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, we just met our green and red Cavaliers. Yeah, every Fire Emblem must have one.
We must have our Christmas nights.
I'm pretty sure Awakening doesn't really.
Oh no, Awakening does.
Install.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have Sully and what's his face?
And Fates mix it up.
Yeah, thank you.
I guess.
No, because one is in red armor, one is in green armor. Yeah.
Also, if you pair them up for their ending, they have like a special ending title, which surprisingly not a lot of people have in Awakening.
Well, what about Fates? Is that supposed to be Silas and Kaze? But Kaze
but ninja.
Well, they don't have to be Cavaliers. Like they're typically Cavaliers, which is why people say Christmas Cavaliers. But like in Gaiden, you technically have armor knights that are green and red.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Pat, when this battle begins, you'll want Kent to give Sane a sword, because part of the tutorial was that, Sane didn't bring his sword with him.
Oh, right, I remember that, yeah.
He's such an idiot.
Well, his stupid logic is, hey, lances are really cool and knightly, and people and chicks go nuts for it, right? And Kent's like, are you fucking stupid?
So Kent and give it to... Okay, alright.
That's just like, hopefully, this works, but, sorry, just to quickly finish what
Can we get
saying.
An A?
It's also like in FF6 when I found out that, you know, Shadow can leave.
Yeah. That's still
yeah, that's right.
And it's just like, what?
What do you mean he leaves?
Okay, someone said A. That means
we're all good now. Yay. Sorry about that.
Okay.
I did a full network reset for my stuff, and it seems like we're all up and running now, so... Continuing on.
Alright. So,
I blame Sane because he seems like the idiot right now.
Always blame Sane.
Sane's pulled out the
Sane
pulled out the network.
Can you say Sane?
Okay, guys, please.
Okay, we're going a little nuts. As I was saying before, how Cavaliers work in this game, since you have played Awakening and Three Houses, you do have Kanto in this game, which is moving after an action, but only after you do a non-combat related action.
Oh.
So if your mounted unit attacks or heals someone, they cannot move again.
Okay.
However, if they visit a village, use an item, or something of that nature, they can move again.
All right.
Yeah, no, when I played Awakening and Three Houses and saw how it worked in there, I was just like, what? Hold on, this is busted. I shouldn't be allowed to do this.
Alex, do you know what's busted? Getting off the horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ever just casually dismount when an enemy is gonna actually be able to do something about it?
But the horse, no!
Oh, you have a beast slayer, hold on.
But the horse, poor baby.
That's why you get off the horse.
Oh, you can just mount it right back. You can just mount it right back, it's fine.
No, what if he targeted the horse? That's what I'm trying to say, guys.
You dismount the horse.
They always target the person
you get
and not
off your
the horse.
You put it in your pocket, and then you walk away, then you get back on the horse.
Pocket the horse. We have a giant ass convoy. It's
I'm
infinite.
sure that term is hammer space, not horse space.
Horse space.
I mean,
it can be horse space if we want it to be.
I think we just call it hammer space because it's like typically a hammer people pull out, like Amy Rose.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Pat, I would try to
Japanese
take
thing.
advantage of the forest because obviously terrain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
terrain.
Yeah,
Just want to make
this
sure.
isn't
what's this
FE6,
dude
but
drink?
terrain is kind of
Remember,
busted in this game.
bushes.
Guys,
Also, Pat, you are going to miss being able to just click a button and see where all the enemies can move.
okay.
Also, you walked right into that.
Wow.
Pat, I think we should
wait,
get
already?
on this.
We settled that one. All right. We did have the what you call it the reset did kind of mess me up a little bit. So all right. We'll move it down. Reset.
Another first one bites
It's
the
gonna
dust.
resume the chapter as he dies.
Oh.
So like,
Okay. Hold
Yeah,
on.
I was gonna say you want to do restart, not reset.
You want to watch
Hey,
him die again?
but he missed it. Let's get an instant replay.
This is where it's from.
Combo.
Scratch that, reverse it.
poor Kent.
You're lucky that this is an early chapter, not the long one.
Yeah, Blazing Larvesta. Like, we'll let Sundeath stay honest, but this is too early for that.
Oh, I feel bad for the person who hits the dust then.
Yeah, so the way that the difference between Kent and Sane are, if I remember correctly, Stefan can correct me on this if I'm wrong, is that Sane has higher strength, but Kent has, I think, more defense.
Yeah, Kent has like more of like a defensive build, whereas Sane is really built towards just offense, which is why people tend to like Sane better for like your efficiency runs and stuff like that, because as the game goes on, he will more than likely 2-round a lot of people, or 1 round with doubling.
It's kind of like how I hear about like whenever you get Sully install, only one would use one and not the other.
Yeah. I remember I used Sully a lot more.
Which is
Well, Sully has the advantages of reproduction.
Yeah,
Oh, hey, ED's back.
yeah.
Hey, D.
Of course, realistically, why wouldn't you have just 2 horses? Like, horses are amazing in Fire Emblem.
Genealogy of the Horde says hi.
I mean,
Genealogy of the Holy War.
defined by horses, unfortunately.
Exactly.
Yeah, Genealogy of the Holy War says, "Are you not on a horse? Get out."
Yeah, why are you here?
This
You
is a
can't stab the
horses
whole
only
human at the same
club.
time.
It's just like
Well, the
all the
map's
army
like a
comes up and
map
just
so
one
big.
guy just
Yeah,
walks.
so genealogy, you are allowed to save every turn, which is nice because the maps are much longer. But because the maps are bigger, that makes it so anyone that's on foot just after a while just
Left
can't
in
keep up.
dust. Yeah.
Roxas, no, we don't save state. No.
You
No,
don't save
we'll avoid
state?
that.
Ah.
Oh, so you die in a game, you die
Isn't
for
it
real.
perma-
We redo the entire chapter if we have to.
No, we're not doing exactly permadeath. It's more like
Yeah.
on a case by case basis.
Yeah.
They have 3
Yeah,
lives.
again, it's if we have a catastrophic like failure kind of deal, then we.
Mhm.
Reset.
What do you mean, damn it? It's a safe state. That's all it is.
Yeah.
We've been.
Oh, how
wait,
dare Pat not cheat?
Hey, Pat, you should
How
cheat.
dare
Come
just
on,
be
like,
honest.
Pat, you should cheat. I mean, come on, it's easy.
Yeah,
It's
Pat,
Wait,
Pat, we
you
all
should
know,
win with that.
You know what? Units in GBA Fire Emblem should pair up. You know, why not?
You know,
No, Pat, one
you
time.
should cheat.
one
It's just
time-
winning, but easier.
Y'all don't know what it's like to be like the final turn, and then you get a unit die, and you're like, God
I
damn
think
it.
that actually
Yeah.
did happen to me. I think it was, I was on the final chapter of Lid's part of the story for my initial playthrough, like for the review, and then I got Lid stuck right to die at the very end of the chapter, and I think that's what caused me to stop playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Pat,
Also-
you'll find with a lot of bosses rarely move.
Okay. Alright,
Yeah,
yeah,
Pat,
They're
what
always
you-
safe.
What you should do is you should do a save state in the middle of a cutscene. Be like, gotta make sure I save state
Gotta
here in
make
case
sure I
something
get
goes
all
off.
the deep lore.
You really need to know that Dorcas really doesn't care to be a knight.
Yeah. Fire Emblem fans of the realize real life is
A
permadeath.
lot of Fire Emblem fans going back to Fire Emblem fans like, what do you
Also,
mean you have to restart the entire chapter?
because
love
bosses
punishment.
don't tend to move, a thing that's a really good strategy to use, especially later on, is to let them attack you first, because then that means you will pretty much guarantee get like 3 attacks before you need to worry about anything.
Okay.
Oh right, rescuing. In this game, everyone can rescue anyone, but it's based off of their constitution stat.
Huh.
The
Except
Constitution.
for horses, except for people that are on a mount of some sort and they have considerably a higher help, and people can only pick up people that are of a lower constitution than them.
Yeah,
if
so
your unit is
basically,
really bulky, then you can't pick them up.
yeah, you have an aid stat, and that's what's used to determine. Basically, if the constitution is lower than your aid, you can rescue them.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Slice.
Slice again.
And to answer Brandon in the chat, since these are tutorial chapters, these are typically pretty fast, all things considered. Like typically, like 5 or so
A
on
usual
average.
Fire Emblem chapter takes about like anywhere from 10 to like half an hour,
So,
depending on how
next
long
chapter-
it gets.
And how lucky you are.
Yeah.
Next chapter, there's going to be a recruitable that you would normally get with the tutorial, but you'll have to do it yourself.
Okay.
Not this
I'm
one.
pretty sure.
It's like, how do you do, fellow
Oh, it's the next
cavaliers?
Chapter 4. Yeah, chapter 4. You do have an optional recruitable person.
Okay. Then never mind. Oh, right. No, never mind.
Yeah.
I remember what
You're
chapter 3 is
forgetting
now.
one chapter. You're forgetting a chapter.
It's because that character doesn't matter.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Because Pegasus Knights suck until 3 houses.
Wait.
Wait.
I mean, Texas Knights are utility the ass, but yeah, no, they're not the best in a fight.
I feel like in Awakening they were all right.
No, I was just making more of a joke than an actual.
If you know how to, if you're not an idiot and put your Pegasus Knight from an armor unit, I think you're fine.
What do you mean? Always throw them at the armor unit. YOLO. Also, if you haven't noticed, we're getting backstory that Lynn is a freaking princess or some shit.
Which is why it's really funny that she has nothing to do with Fire Emblem 6, because she was added additionally, when she is supposed to be the only heir left to a literal county seat.
Don't question it. Don't question it.
Like she is a noble. She is a noble that is related to somebody that holds the title of Marquis of one of the
As long
counties.
as she's
of
not
this-
married to Elliewood and Hector, she's saved from canon.
Your existence is an obstacle to your
This is
grandfather's
kind of why for
ambition.
Fire Emblem they usually don't do sequels a lot of the time. Kind of deal. They
Or
mostly
prequels, because God forbid
Yeah.
you fuck it up.
Yeah,
they
no.
mostly
So
take place
there,
in their own continuities from, you know.
if you go
And
through
then
the
there's
trouble
Radiant
of
Dawn.
actually trying to look at continuity between FE7 and FE6, there are so many inconsistencies that it's hilarious. It's like they didn't even try in some places.
It's like, you'll come, won't you?
I'm just a disembodied head in your voice, Lynn.
Yeah,
we
sorry.
had like a massive battle with like army-sized encounters, but yeah, no one noticed, and they never mattered. And it's just like, what? Wait.
But yeah,
I remember in like early Japanese Awakening, because Morgan's name in Japanese was Mark. People like to play around with that. He's the tactician in Blazing Sword, since his canon name is Mark. So
And because time travel.
yeah. Oh, and also Out Realms.
But yeah, I forgot about
Allow
this
me a
chapter
tweet for it.
because
It
nothing
seems to
really
be
happens
important.
here.
Yeah,
All that happens is you get a unique weapon for Lynn.
yeah. We need to get the Master Sword.
Yeah.
The Master Sword. Oh no!
I mean, it might as well be.
Yeah, and also this dude's ace name.
Oh yeah, his name is Glass.
Yeah, his name is fucking Glass. I am
I am
Glass.
Glass.
People fear my name. And it's just like
Somebody saw that child come out and was just like, glass.
Glass.
Yes.
or became a bandit. It's like the freaking Guardians of the Galaxy joke where this dude became a band. He's like, I need a really cool name to put fear into people. Glass. And it's like, sure.
Sure, I'll break it like glass, all right.
The spirits of the blade have judged you.
You are not at the right level of proficiency to wield this.
Fee is like, you do not have enough hearts to pull me
It's
from
like,
this
get out of my
ground.
sight. Okay.
I care
Fuck
nothing for you.
God.
Fuck you, God.
Spirit realm. And then this just happened to be an old woman hearing all of that.
Also, she seems pretty chill about the whole thing, not gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, her eyes are pretty wide, but that might just be because of the lack of color around her irises.
I mean, it's more of the fact that, like, the way that she, starts this conversation is, "Oh, pardon me, milady. Are you heading towards the altar?"
Oh, please.
It's like, I mean, yeah? And it's
Yeah,
like, oh,
sure.
good heavens, there are people over there killing people!
Oh, by the way, if you go that way, please slaughter all of them brutally.
Okay, so the game would tutorialize you on like visiting villages for information and shit, but there's literally nothing of value there, so just tread onward.
Alright.
Yeah, it forces you to visit the villages and doesn't even give you an item. What a rip.
Yeah, like,
It's like,
Okay. Yeah, am I able to check what, item?
Yeah, you have to click the R button.
Oh, okay. What do you got?
that's
Yeah.
how you
You're
check
an
those
axe
guys.
unit. I think all of these guys are probably axed.
You have an axe lord. They're gonna be bandits with axes for most of your experience.
Yep, okay. Alright.
Which is also even dumber why they, for story reasons, gave Saint just a lance. Like this, like weapon triangle is pretty important in this game. Like some games, it's like, it's kind of negligible how much they're important. This game, it tends to really matter.
Yeah, and
it matters the
it
majority of games.
it's especially potent for this game because of this is part of the era where they did the double roll RNG.
What do you mean by that, exactly?
So okay, so
Yeah. So I'll let Alex explain this because this is like technical stuff about this
yeah,
game.
so to explain it, I'll just give quick background for it. So in the original series of Fire Emblem games, like the first, I believe it was the first 5. The way that RNG worked was that it would roll a single number, and then it would compare that to your hit and the avoid and stuff like that, and that would determine whether you hit it or not. In the GBA era, and a little bit after that, they did double roll, which made it so that they rolled twice and then took the average of those 2 rolls.
Huh. Okay.
Which is how it determines your hit rate, which tends to favor the player more than
Alright.
the enemy. So you'll notice that you'll hit more often when it looks like you probably shouldn't.
Okay.
So that's why if you really take advantage of weapon triangle, there are a lot of times where you'll have only like a 60 hit, but you'll still end up hitting more often than not, which 60 is, obviously more than half, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Also, hey, you see that cracked wall?
Oh, yee.
You can absolutely break those cuffs.
It's just like
Which
the
is
guy who's
good
just
for-
chilling
which
there.
is
It's
good.
like, okay, who's banging on the
wonder-
wall?
Yeah, I wonder what's going on over there. And yeah, those are mountain ranges, and yeah, no, just like any other game, horses don't like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the time it got to Fates, they changed the RNG again to doing
Yeah, they did.
it's
Yeah.
called
Controversially.
yeah,
I
controversial.
did not like that in Fates, just saying that
Yeah,
now.
That was combination RNG is what they call it.
Which I guess to warn you, Echoes follow Fates' thing, so...
Oh boy. Because I didn't like how they handled the whole weapon system in that game, because it basically made it made me just go for the middle option every time, like, for that with, like, the accuracy and power thing that they had going on in that game.
It's like, you really want to... It's whether you get really lucky at the risk, or you lose, or you somehow miss at
Also-
85%.
Also, the Fa brings up in chat, in Fire Emblem 6, because every wall you were trying to break was typically for like a fort or some shit and was really well preserved, even though it's somewhat cracked, all the HP for them, whenever you encounter them, was 100 HP.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Which means if you wanted to go in the secret way or the somewhat intended way, guess what? You're going to be beating your head on that for a couple of turns.
Yeah, Fire Emblem 6 had a lot of problems.
It had some design decisions.
It's just, okay, Roy, what do? We're going to break this wall.
Any other plans?
Right,
No,
it does make sense
just
if,
that.
This is a castle that should be in good situation. But like, goddamn, man. So that's why, like, one of the most recommended strategies for like breaking walls is that you find a dark tome that would typically bring an enemy's HP to 1. So basically, like a Sin Harvest from like freaking Sephiroth or some shit. And instead of using it on enemies, you just use it on the wall. It's great in arcane magic. I'm just gonna break the wall over there.
Did you just call that Sin Harvest?
Yes.
It's like, remember, kids, weapons break.
Yeah.
The durability is not too bad in this game, though. That's a pretty good.
I honestly kind of
level
kept
for Lyn,
forgetting
actually.
that durability was even a thing in Three Houses just because of how easy you can restore your weapons and such in that game.
Yeah.
Durability back in 3 House.
Well, no, it's always been a thing in
I-
Fire Emblem.
I understand that, but I didn't have to think about it.
Well,
in
no,
phase.
because here's the thing: in Three Houses, there's a
That's fair,
blacksmith,
but-
and if you just regularly go to the blacksmith, like you won't like.
Yeah,
how much money does it use?
It just requires.
It honestly,
resources
it
that you
actually
get a ton
does.
of.
I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah.
it is super freaking easy. The only time that you'll ever run into any difficulty is when it comes to the sacred weapons and stuff. But half the time, you don't even use them anyway. Like you literally do not need to use a single sacred weapon throughout the entire game.
Yeah,
I did not use any.
I didn't
of
use
them,
any
like, at
until
all.
the near end of the game, just when I wanted to start getting the damage up. You know,
Yeah. It's like, I
like
need
you
to
get the
preserve-
sword of the creator super early, but it's not even useful until the time skip.
The first time I used it was when I killed a motherfucker who had it coming, and that was mostly.
I
just
killed a
for style points.
motherfucker who had it.
Fucker had it coming.
Like, I won't say names for the sake of spoilers, but like, yeah, no, people who know who I used it on. But goddamn,
Yeah.
he did not deserve that. But I was going all in.
Oh look, glass shattered.
Also, yeah, like mercenaries in the goddamn it, mercenaries in this game absolutely just look like fucking Cloud Strife.
Wow, Zane, that was the worst. level
Say that
I've
was
ever seen.
awful.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. And you have to
I'm
see
gonna
the
laugh
because it's Fire Emblem 7.
It's like, you say that saying is most people use Cavalier. I'm gonna laugh if
Oh,
Ken
yeah,
ends up being the one.
The Lord has to be the one to do it.
It has to be the Lord, which is also why people really hate Roy.
Roy,
People have
you
to-
stay over here until you're needed, young man.
Roy-
That's like another reason why the Jagan of that game is so appreciated, because he's going to be carrying Roy all the way down to that fucking throne.
He just
Wait, so
keeps
it's-
Roy
Roy
on the
should-
horse the
he's
entire
just got
time.
the baby seat waiting for Roy.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, hang on.
Alex was going to say something, yeah?
yeah, what
Wait,
is it?
I know Jagan's from Marth's game. Is
Wait.
Hello?
Okay.
Jagan is an
I'm-
archetype that basically
Archetype.
refers to your archetype that refers to your basically early pre-promo unit.
so
that-
Frederick. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fred-
like
Fred-
Fred.
yeah.
Yeah, if I don't
No.
like specifically name people, then I'll just use the archetype name. But yeah, Frederick is absolutely the equivalent.
No,
that
I
you would be
will
familiar
say, there is technically two different forms of a Jagan because there's Jagan
with. Oh,
and
he's
there's
doing the
something
thing.
else. But you know, that's just getting pedantic.
Yeah.
It's a sword.
He's glowing.
Stefan, I know
Look-
way too much about Fire Emblem. Give me this.
I mean, me too, man. Me too. Also, behold this Japanese sword.
In this
Have
game.
it, Native American woman.
yes. This is your birthright.
You got the Manikati. Now I'm going to destroy
So
heroes.
the Monikati is basically it's basically a killing edge that's not a killing edge because it has a
Okay.
high crit rate.
Nice.
It's also actually a rapier.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
it has rapier
has it-
effect too.
Yeah, it has advantage against armor and cavalier.
Ooh.
It's actually
is-
really good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Too bad that its biggest damage output is typically revolves around the crits, which is just unreliable enough that people get a little annoyed. But for Lyn, it typically does a good job.
Yeah, unfortunately, in GBA Fire Emblem,
Look at it, Pat.
Lynn. Okay, Lynn here is what we like to call a crit sword person, because it's basically like, you know how Felix in Three Houses was kind of built around being super fast and like super strong, but not really much else.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, that's basically every sword unit in GBA Fire Emblem.
I mean, to be fair, that's like my favorite kind of sword user in Fire Emblem. So
We had Long Ku, so
yeah. Because I am all about like the sword people that I can just go in, get a unit killed like immediately kind of thing, and then
Also,
just get
look
out.
at the clearly not evil man there.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look, a Fire Emblem boss.
aren't you tired of being a red unit?
You just want to maybe be green.
Oh no, that's awful. Why don't you want to be green?
That's
You're an
worse.
idiot. The moment you turn green, you're stupid. You run into crowds thinking you can win when you can't.
Oh yeah. Narration.
Also, we're gonna get another anime archetype in here.
Yeah.
And also that one person.
Is it her?
Yes, it is her.
Yes. Potentially one of the best utility units in the game, as long as you play the tutorial.
But yeah, Pat, I was thinking about Chapter 4. So Chapter 4 will be the one where you have to go recruit a guy that's an enemy.
Okay.
Well, actually, that's Chapter 5. This is Chapter 4.
Oh, it's Chapter 5? Wait, no, but he's on. He's on Chapter 3.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking the prologue is Chapter 1. Fuck me.
Yeah, come on, Stefan, keep up.
I know. Why am I even here?
Just to suffer.
No, I'm having a great time. Be right back,
I'll
though.
be stronger.
I will break them all.
Look, what people
my
are gonna
phone.
notice really fast is that this is the only playthrough where male Alex is going to talk everyone's ear off because he finally has stuff to say about the game.
Yes, food.
Yes,
My
come.
time has come. So yeah, hey, look.
It's her!
Can you guess what archetype this person is? And I don't
I
mean Fire
wonder.
Emblem, I mean anime.
I wonder. I'm guessing.
Also, she may or may not have a thing for Lynn.
Oh, the lesbian fan fictions absolutely exist, and the game kind of
Oh, I
encourages
know. The game does encourage it.
it. They do have a paired ending.
Exactly.
Yes, there is a. Does Matthew automatically, or not Matthew? Will, I think is his name, right? No. not Will.
You have to visit the village.
Okay, you have to visit. Okay. I just wanted to make sure, so he doesn't miss anything.
I mean, he want that unit just for filling out ranks in the utility.
Friend.
Prankster, absolutely not Yandere. You'll see Yandere later.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, actually, I don't think we really we definitely don't have anything like Tharja.
Thank God.
Who is not as
Like,
popular, thank God.
I mean, the character they over sexualize in media is Lynn right here. Like that's
Also, can we just talk about the fact that you came up to this hostage situation, just started talking to the hostage, and everyone's kind of just chill with it?
yeah.
Like, wait, what?
Like Florina could be like in a metaphorical fucking arm headlock, and you just walk up and you're just having a conversation over coffee with her, and it's just like, wait, something doesn't seem quite right.
Wait.
I just imagine her like breaking free of the ropes that she's in, kind of thing, only to walk back into them, kind of deal. Like when the
No, it's like
conversation
the
is
girl
done.
stays with us, immediately runs from the girl. It's like,
Also, weapon weight does exist in this game, which is also what Constitution's for.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
If you visit one of the houses, you get an archer, by the way.
Okay, so
Yeah.
does Lynn need to be the one that goes into it?
It doesn't matter, but you might as well.
Well, I want to. Hold on. Let me just see. Okay.
Can Lynn attack that guy?
Nope. Okay.
She
All right.
can in my
Fine.
heart.
So yeah,
She
like, come
can
on.
in my
Do
heart.
something, Lynn.
Lynn just throws the Marikani right after earning it at it.
Hey, come on. We got throwing weapons to Fire Emblem.
Hello,
Hey
I'm
there.
important looking.
Oh, a unique sprite.
Him just like
My name is Will with one L. That's how you know my parents didn't love me.
Yeah, his name is literally Will with one L. Look at that. He's just like, hey, yo, bro, mind if I just chill with you guys?
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
It's
an
also
archer.
really
I'm
weird.
so
It's also
sorry.
really weird to hear that theme outside the context of Smash Bros. Because I'm just so used to the
Yeah.
melee version of that song.
So yeah, and you can attack the mercenary or you can attack the archer with that.
Well,
I mean,
let's get Florana to
Florina.
I mean,
Florina. Okay.
Yeah.
Look, he can call her Florana if he wants.
Alex is like, I don't give a fuck.
I'm a delicate flower, but I won't stab you.
I didn't use her.
I mean, most people use her because it's a goddamn horse with wings. Like, they go places. But, yeah, no.
They go zoom zoom.
Now you'd use an archer with the archer, or you could just stab the archer when they
You can
can't
also
even
check-
defend themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, you can also check to see. Yeah, you're not. Sane isn't doubling anyone anytime soon.
Yeah, I'm just seeing which one does more damage. Oh, come on!
But that's
Lance,
also why you might pick your sword.
Lances typically do more damage.
Okay.
Yeah, this
Just
is
say-
Fire
Fury
Emblem.
had a pretty good hit rate. They just
Oh, but Ken can double. I forgot about that one.
Ow!
I also love the hit stop for attack in this game. Like, it's
Yeah,
so good. The
I love
animation
Fire
just-
Emblem hit stop. Especially when you get like a really meaty attack kind of deal.
Oh, like
when you send a unit to an archer that can't defend himself.
Can't. You got that level up? That's unfortunate.
Oh,
Why is Kent becoming the good one?
I typically will use Kent more often than Sane, but like Sane will usually turn out better.
the Chad Kent.
But yeah, as going back to I believe Larvesta mentioned in Fire Emblem 1, actually Marth was the only one who could visit villages.
Oh, ew.
I want to know.
Which Kinda sucked when you had to get your ass across that map.
I want to know
Mark,
the
we're waiting.
I like the mental imagery of a archer shooting a bow at a cavalry unit, and it does no damage.
Yeah, it's just like
Just
oh,
boing.
I love when like it's even more hilarious in Fire Emblem 6 because the sound effect they have for no damage is like it has almost a comedic ring to it. And it's just like it's like a good old thud. But metal, so it's just like, yeah, that did nothing. It's like I used magic on him. It's like, yeah, that did nothing.
Yeah,
And
the
also there's a store in the right corner there that is part of the tutorial.
Alright.
yeah, bottom right. The bottom right building there is the armory.
Yeah.
And it will
Universal
always
Armory.
look the same in every chapter that it's in.
They had good brand recognition.
Okay,
They
Saint.
were built to standard. Damn it.
Come on. You got 75% chance, boy. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not a total lost cause.
Also, now that we actually have units that can be affiliated with this, the way that Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem works is that they will roll that melee units will go first and then ranged units.
Yeah.
For like enemy phases?
Yes.
Okay.
So like if
So-
you want to like space out who attacks you at what time, you can always just plan on melee units going first.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you end up in a situation like there where you see the archer is right there, that means that you don't have to worry about anything else because melee units, there's no space for them to go to. They're just gonna clump up behind them.
It's like I'll wait my turn like it's like I'm waiting at a freaking Arxis cabinet.
But
I don't get it.
For online Arc system works, they usually have like literal like arcade like lobbies for their online stuff, and people will literally make lines like they're in a real arcade when they want to wait to play someone.
I think so. That's what they were doing in Dragon Ball Fighter stuff.
Yeah, they do that too. It's surprising how much fiction, even in fiction reality, will keep going. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately, this is not. I was looking at the other axe, not the bandit, instead of that one. So I was like, yeah, this unfortunately you don't have snipers with 3 range in this game.
The child.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Florina, I will tell you.
Get her to back out for right now.
Florina dies if the enemy looks at her funny.
Yeah.
Is she that frail?
Well, Pegasus Knight, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah,
like after this turn, you can show how bad her defense stat is.
Okay, yeah. Just like run up to an enemy and just show it.
See, the thing about Pegasus Knights is that they strive for 2 major things: mobility and killing mages.
Yeah, like
Like she can almost, and also that's like the most unfortunate thing about Florina in most situations is that she often comes so close to not killing in one turn. It's a little frustrating.
Yeah. That's more what I was saying that when it came to Pegasus Knights is that unfortunately because of the way that they're built, you're only really ever going to use them as rescue machines because they never can really do much else.
Are Florina's gains any good or not?
Not really.
Typically, like she gets good speed, which is arguably the best stat in Fire Emblem because being able to double is really important for just playing efficiently. But if you don't have the strength to back it up, that's usually where you'll falter, which is why another archer you get in this game is typically regarded as not that great because she can double like anyone's business, but her strength is so middling that she can't usually finish the job.
Spyzero, pretty much that, yeah. Like, usually Pegasus Knights have good resistance, which is the magic stat, but for physical defense, they're usually pretty bad.
Yeah, in Florina's case, her only, like, superb growths are, I'm pretty sure, speed and luck. And everything else is middle to low.
You might as well have Florina, like, if you don't have her, like, finish someone off, she could probably go shopping.
Shopping!
Also, you do not have a convoy, so you can't buy in excess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Me?
I can only get a lance, which everybody basically has. Right?
Everyone, you can buy a sword. It's only grayed out if they can't use it. You can buy it.
Okay.
Yeah,
you can just trade it too.
Yeah,
for
so
someone to use
I'll get a sword for both of them.
Frankly, getting an iron lance for Florina isn't a bad idea because sometimes just being able to hit once really hard could do a lot.
Also, a big problem with Pegasus Knights in general, especially Florina, is that their constitution is really low, which means that if you give them anything higher tier than an iron lance, they weigh them down enough that sometimes they might not even double, which is where the very, as I like to call it, the kamikaze Pegasus Knight comes in with the steel lances, because enemies that have steel lances as Pegasus Knights, what they tend to do is they'll fly in, attack you, you'll kill them, and then that'll allow another unit to come in and attack you, and then you kill them, and then it just repeats.
And because
look at all these dead horses.
And not only can they not double in most situations, they also have bad void because of it. So they're typically going to die very easily, and it's just kind of pathetic to look at. You laugh, but it's really unfortunate.
Yeah, and it unfortunately means that you usually take a lot of damage that turn because multiple enemies can attack you at once.
Slice.
Of course, the pure benefit of being on the horse and the fact that they use lances usually means it's not too bad of a problem that they lose that, and especially because they have such high speed that once you get into like the mid game, they're usually fighting against the constitution downsides pretty well.
Thank you, Alcado.
Keep the peace.
Keep the peace. Okay.
So does that mean they were keeping the peace or they weren't keeping the peace? And I looked away how bad was the level up.
I'm just he's getting there
we go.
Lynn has some very stylish crits, which is why a lot of people tend to like her, just because she has some good ass style.
Other than that
That's
one,
why she's an assist trophy.
other than that one resistance he got on the first level up, he has not gotten a single defensive stat in any level up for Lynn.
Yeah, you might want to give her something.
I mean, yeah. Like, it's pretty important when she can't defend herself at range.
I still can't get over how derpy their character.
Oh, yeah, they're amazing.
Oh, yeah, they're the little tiny ones with the little beady eyes.
Corner,
The small beady
Hover
eyes.
over
I can't
for
get
a
over
minute.
it.
The little icon at the top is like one of the best things. They're basically cheating and they're so cute. What are you trying to do, Pat?
I'll just whip that for later on.
I don't understand what they couldn't just put a small window like they did in Advance Wars 2 to show the CO's face. Like they could have just done that, but no, just beady eyes.
Just want to see what you got. Okay. Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, that should show you right there. That should show you right there her defense. It's great.
Like, in most situations, Florina can handle at least one hit, not against a boss. But yeah, no, she is not someone who's going to go up and fight a bunch of enemies that are not at least sword users.
Bow user.
Yeah, draw your swords. You're using an axe.
I mean, the best thing you can do is that if a unit is low on experience, you can have them finish the boss, and they can just get a ton.
Yeah, and
what I
Florina does
imagine
use
is
lances,
he pulls out an
so
empty bow. He pulls out an empty bow. Oh, he pulls out an empty bow, like pulls it back, and then grabs an axe and just yeets it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, just to comment on what Sophie said, I'm pretty sure unless you're a promoted unit, a boss kill is like guaranteed 100% experience for that level.
Damn near, yeah.
Yeah, so choose wisely on who gets the finishing blow.
Mm-hmm. Also, Florina absolutely has unique dialogue with this guy, and actually Lynn does as well.
Yeah, you should do something. You should get the juice.
Yeah.
Though I don't think you're gonna get that juice
that
now.
juice though.
They're gonna.
Really want,
this guy's gonna
really
kill
that juice. Yeah, if you really want that juice, like you can rescue Kent out of the way.
Like I
And then
think
she
she
can
can
next
like
turn
she
she
can
wants
kill
that juice.
she can kill that 4 health. Oh.
Oh, he can't.
Oh.
He literally
He
has
doesn't-
to move next to him.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Wait,
No,
wait.
he has to.
Oh
He's
wait,
already
no,
cleared
hold
it.
on.
It's just an extra turn.
We'll get the juice.
We're gonna get the juice.
I couldn't tell because it looked like it wasn't letting him
Alright,
click
alright,
it. 'Cause I
alright.
saw
Yeah,
Right.
no, he was
already
just
clicked it.
he was really desperate to find other stuff.
Okay.
Also, oh fuck, turn animation up like double.
Yeah,
2.
turn animation
Okay.
into 2.
Yeah,
Eight.
and game speed.
Game
fast.
speed
And
fast.
tech speed the fast too. Fuck it. This game can be really dragging at times. Okay, we good.
Check it on.
Yeah.
And then you can change your window color to whatever.
Make it
pleases you.
green.
I'll make it green. Why not?
This
Actually,
is
no, that
weird
doesn't
now.
look that good.
Yeah.
We're switching it back.
Pat, are you trying
Jason
to
here.
you didn't go into your game options and turn the speed to double?
Wait, were you watching?
I got done with the thing I was doing, so I decided to open up the stream and see what you do. The
Yeah,
first
just
thing I
see
see, you going to your settings, and them telling you to turn the animation of the double and text me the fast.
Oh
Wait,
god,
wait.
we're risking it if we have her go for it.
I mean, you can get Lynn's dialogue at least. Lynn,
Oh.
Florina's is goofier, but
Okay, you know
The
what? You know what?
juice!
Hold on, because I think this is a fair one.
disqualifies. Yeah,
Oh.
disqualifies now.
We'll save state just because we're getting dialogue. We're getting dialogue.
Content.
Content. So.
Excuse me.
Oh dear. So you change your mind about coming with us there.
Well, no. But this is my fault. Really. So can we...
What? Come on, last alphabet.
I'm sorry, can we just stop fighting now?
You gotta be kidding. After I made you look like a fool, no way!
Not to be like a fool. Also, you killed all my men, and now you want to stop
Yeah.
fighting?
okay,
Okay,
we're
good.
good.
And then she kills him.
That's
I
the
said, stop fighting!
You killed all my men! How can I stop
So
fighting?
I think we've seen here that Florina must be like
It's
Sophie's
pretty much
favorite
like
character.
Olivia. It's like,
Stop staring!
yeah.
I mean, she's a fan of what's her pie from Awakening.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah.
Sumia.
Sumia, yeah.
Sumia, thank you.
Well,
I know Sophie's a
remember,
fun-
Didn't
one
you
of
say
all the
like you
memes
usually
around
put your
her.
Robin with Sumia? Like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sophie,
the dialogue?
Sophie just unapologetically yes.
Sophie, a player of taste, I see.
That's debatable. I'm
Wait.
just joking. To go on to something more serious, like they're having their conversations and it's awkward. Also, Florian has a fear of men because, of course, the dialogue that you would have gotten with Lynn talking to him is actually hers. Like, "Hey, are you related to the bandits that killed my parents? Because if so, I'm gonna really kill you." And he's like, "No," and she's like, "Okay, I'm just gonna kill you a little bit now."
We're just gonna, no, I had my murder.
Stabbed as that.
Hey, are you related to the bandit that killed my
I'm going
parents?
to make sure your body is recognizable when the more comes.
The murder dial was set at 11. Now it's set at 7.
You're still going to stab me.
Also, Will's like, "Wait, I'm here."
Then I fade out of the
This
view.
has to get in this. Wait.
Saying
Also,
stuff
like
means
men,
a
even
womanizer.
more
We don't
fuel
like
for
you.
the shipping.
Man, Sane's a pretty good unit, but man, do I not like his character.
Anyway, Pat, the character that you can recruit will be very obvious because he'll be the only fighter amongst a bunch of bandits.
Yeah.
The one person
Also,
with a name out of all of them.
Also, he has a name. That's also another clear sign. Hey, I have a portrait.
Well, I meant he won't even have to look through
Of
every
course,
enemy.
if you're
because
willing.
he's immediately
Well.
obvious.
I mean, that's true.
Wink!
I have an
Wink!
actual character design.
Kent
Linus
is such a mood.
Oh god, I gotta deal with them.
Why is
am I
Seth
friends with
the more
Why don't we
popular
hang out?
unit?
Look at his
What
chin.
did I think it was a good idea?
Whoa!
Oh,
Got
Carolyn!
Ray.
Hey! How's it going?
I am lowering that down right now.
Yeah, that's very loud.
That's why I lowered
Yeah, I think I
yeah,
need to go back
have
into
my
Streamlabs
volume
and lower.
Actually off.
I need to go back into Streamlabs and lower that down at some point. Yeah.
probably. Can someone explain the heck the raid thing is? Raiding just basically means we take you.
Yeah, people, it's jumping one ship to another kind of deal. Think of it like that. Where
Literally an
Sharing the
idea,
love.
literally an idea invented by the Twitch community. That Twitch just like, hey, you know what? That's neat. Let's do it.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll make it official.
I thought that said J Sonic for a second there, but no.
No, Alex, I've been trying to opt out, but Brandon keeps putting me back in.
Every time I try to get out, they pull me right back in.
Back in.
Yeah, but you can never leave.
What I
to,
miss.
to be fair, it's not my money.
Yeah. Also, hey, a woman
Hey, you just come in here and it's just a woman here.
Your pardon, milady.
is in this abandoned fortress.
Oh, she has the mother
That doesn't
hairstyle.
seem
I'm so
suspicious
sorry,
at
honey.
all.
She's gonna die.
Oh, yeah, she's.
Oh, you have the mother
Yeah.
hairstyle? Well, it was
Nice knowing you,
Nice
lady, for the
knowing you.
for the 5 minutes I've known you.
Hey, Pat, welcome to your first protection chapter.
Oh, yay.
So we protect her, and then after the chapter's over, she's dead, right?
Yeah,
It was all
I mean,
for
dead to
nothing.
yeah,
That could've been
no,
worse.
she's dead because we killed her. Why are you killing me? Well, it's the hair.
We're done.
But yeah, it's
have
her
to die.
it's her husband that we're gonna.
Could be worse. She
recruit.
could be protecting
Yeah.
the family in Sacred Stones by a bunch of spiders in the Fog of War chapter.
Oh,
At least
God.
that
Oh,
makes it-
yeah.
Man, if there's
sense.
one thing I remember from Sacred Stones, it's like, God, that game has so much Fog of War.
Oh, yeah, Sacred Stones.
All right.
Look at my
So-
chin.
Look at the thing, yo. Like, what's up with this shit?
And look
You
at
can
that
tell we're
guy's
bad
teeth.
guys because of our chins.
So we have the Chad over here, and then his rat boy.
Yeah, like literal rat.
I
man,
will
man.
now call you Bill and Frank.
Bill and Frank.
It'd be real embarrassing if we use strategy in this fight. Let's just be stupid.
It's
A
like
Bill
we
and Frank
could
move.
do something, but you know what? I think if we just swing our axes at them, then they'll die.
What could
And
go
swords.
wrong?
There are some men with swords here.
Ooh, a lot of people.
I wonder
Oh,
who
that's
the
a-
one
Wait
that
a
stands out
minute.
is.
Hey, we just heard about a Dorcas.
It's him. I think.
The man who,
The guy.
it's the man whose mutton got poisoned.
He also looks very much like a mood right now.
He's just
Yeah.
like,
If I'm honest, like he's an okay unit. I love Dorcas because he's just he is just so straight shooting and kind of doesn't care.
Oh, Him and Ken will become fast friends.
It looks like you could tell him anything, and he would just say, "Okay."
That's basically most of his support conversations. Jason.
Again, whatever.
Lynn has to be the one to talk to him. By the way,
I finally won
Yeah.
nationals. Okay.
Also, he
Oh my
uses the
God.
hand axe, so
Okay.
just get it to the end of his range. That's what the tutorial would tell you to do.
Yeah.
Dorcas, I'm getting married, and we're gonna have so many kids. Okay.
Okay. Do you take this lovely woman to be your wife? Okay.
Just to make sure
No,
you
you
heard
take this
that,
little lady to be your wife. Oh,
Oh Christ.
Okay.
He just wants to be with
Alright,
his wife.
where are
Alright.
you at? There you are.
He's right there. Okay.
Look at that
first of all-
sprite. Look at that face.
Yeah.
thing.
he has
Oh
a
yeah,
hand
his
axe,
small sprite. His small sprite. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, just get
just gotta
yourself in
make
the range
sure
of his
I
hand
don't kill him. Like,
Yeah, just get into the range of his hand axe, and it'll do the rest.
Is that easier said than done in
wait,
the
no,
old game?
of like, will he automatically attack Lynn or?
Yeah, that's the point.
Oh, okay.
But you have a sword, and he has a hand axe, and this is okay.
Oh.
Actually, can you go to the bottom left corner and look at some of those bandits? I just want to see their look at their weapon stats.
Okay.
Not him. Look at like an axe fighter.
Okay. Iron axe.
No. You look at his weapon stats, not his equipment.
You have to hit R again
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
on the weapon screen.
And one more time. No, I want to look at what his proficiencies are.
Wait,
Oh.
on.
Okay.
Let's look at the
Okay.
right, yeah.
Okay. Not yet. It's gonna be when reinforcements show up. I want to point out a little. It's not so much
Okay.
an Easter egg, but
Do-
a
okay.
bit of an inverse thing.
So making sure I don't need to do anything else with Lynn over here, right?
Yeah.
No.
She
Okay.
just needs to attract his attention.
Because I'm just worried of killing him like immediately, kind of deal.
I mean, he has a hand axe. He's not that stupid.
Is that easier said than done in the other games?
What?
Pat, make sure you know what weapons are equipped.
You need to recruit somebody, but you can't kill them. If you kill them, then well. Is that easier said than done? in
No,
all
I
Fire
mean
Emblem?
it's the same as in any other Fire Emblem.
It's pretty easy in this game. Like there's some that are a little bad, but not really. I would actually recommend having Will take pot shots in that top.
Yeah, because on the left side there, you'll notice there's a cracked wall that they're going to be breaking.
Okay.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have Sorina take up the rear. That's not the best idea. Just make sure she's not getting hand axed. Okay.
Oh wait, no.
He's going after
targeted
Lynn anyway.
Yeah.
He target.
Probably
I'm
because.
pre-
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
I think she's his priority.
Yeah.
Just like how he's.
On the bright side,
his
he's
AI.
only swinging.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, it'd be smart to just use the hand axe from a distance. Like,
Two Fire Emblem experts who know this game really well fighting over the strategy guide. No, I'm the strategy guy. No, I'm the strategy guy.
strategy guide.
What if you just cheat? What if you just cheat? Like, come on.
What if we just hack the game?
why play fair?
Yeah, if I play fair, it's not like anyone else is playing.
Also, this is a great training chapter for Kent and Sane.
Saint.
Also, yeah, Will DPS this real good.
No, you.
Ow!
If Will was like just a little bit better at his speed and strength, he'd actually be a pretty decent unit.
Now,
Hey, sup? We got your wife.
are you
here.
Doris?
How do you know my name? Hey, I know your wife.
Why'd you say that name?
What are you doing over here? I need money.
Why did you say that name?
Why'd you say the name?
Would you hurt your wife?
What?
I mean, he didn't even know.
Save.
My wife's
Would your
dead?
wife be pleased?
Wait, my wife's dead? Okay.
I mean,
okay, just like
no,
I mean,
like we joke, but actually, like he really loves his wife. Like I really like Dorcas.
but you see, in hard mode, if you don't get him in time, he can actually kill his wife.
Oh yeah, it can happen. There can be some real, surprisingly ironic tragedy. Also, Pat, why go up front when you have a hand axe?
Sorry.
It's a hand axe.
No,
You have two range.
For whatever reason, I just instinctively thought it was a regular axe, so my
Look
bad.
at that row of bandits
No.
on the bottom right corner.
Look at all these dudes ready to go.
Yeah, we will defend this fort. But no, Dorcas's regular axe is in the hand of the guy you just attacked.
Oh, okay.
He will literally drop a normal axe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Pat, how you feeling so far about this?
I mean, it's Fire Emblem, so you know.
Oh my god, he got a resistance.
But he didn't get speed. That's the one that matters.
Seth, you got a good stat. Hooray.
Now do it again.
Yeah, come on.
Well, I mean, a little bit of resistance isn't going to go too
Oh
far
no,
for these
the
guys.
tables are turning back to its original scaling.
Yeah.
Man, if only you had a javelin at this point.
I'll try.
Protect the woman.
You'll probably want to. I'll actually spoil some of the map. You might want to have her stay closer to the top right corner. Yeah.
All right.
Oh my god, Stefan, how dare you spoil the map?
I know, right? I can't
I
believe that Florina might be useful in that part of the map coming up.
What?
How dare you! I wanted to figure that out for myself!
It's like you replay the game.
Also, that guy did 1 damage per thing. That's cute.
Stefan, it's like you replay Fire Emblem because once you know the map, you can strategize your movements.
Right. Also, be
that
careful.
sounds like that's
oh shit! I forgot that was a good crit.
It's just swing.
I love how simple yet effective that is. Just like, bam.
I just imagine it just hits its head.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm waiting for I'm waiting for Will to get his crit, because Archer, crits are fantastic.
I know.
Oh,
I
come on!
Whoa.
Okay,
good.
I didn't even know units could only get 1.
Yeah. Well, everyone.
Hey, fun fact: they can actually even get 0.
What?
Yeah. Make sure Dorcas eats some food.
I know.
But actually, before you do anything, I want to point something out. Go to that bandit that spawned at the bottom left corner.
Okay. Oh no, wait. Okay, he already has a vulnerary.
Yeah.
So just put in beer for right now. Now, bottom right corner. This
No.
it.
Bottom left.
Oh, bottom left. Okay.
And then go to his weapon proficiency. Okay, so see, he has.
Oh yeah, he's got
rank.
a C in swords.
This is actually an oversight because some of the enemies that were supposed to spawn were actually likely to be mercenaries with their swords. But they changed them to brigands for the balancing of this level, but they didn't change the stat. So it just kind of stayed there.
It's like,
Just a
I
small
lost
little thing
my
to
sword.
point out. Yeah, he's like, I used to be a swordsman, then I became an axeman.
Okay, Will, give us the crit.
Well, come on.
Yeah, I know for a fact you've seen the sniper crit, Pat, because I did that edited video back in the day.
Yeah. I've seen them from GBA Fire Emblems, and they're fantastic.
Yeah, you've definitely...
Look, if the brigand wants to be a swordsman, that's his business, and you shouldn't be here to judge him.
You'll never see it, but the freaking brigand crit animation is so visceral.
Oh yeah, no, they basically do the little almost like a caveman roar, and then they just jump and slam down on you.
They do
Getting a crit in GBA Fire Emblem just always felt more satisfying than it does nowadays.
Well, because now it's more on the crit quote kind of thing now.
Also,
it's like how
top
brutal is your one-liners?
Yeah, Pat, could you look at the top right?
Oh.
Okay, yeah, there's mercenary spawning up there.
All right.
It's okay. My favorite crit quote: "Pick a god
and pray."
It's always that one. That's also why Frederick's the best.
That's why Frederick's the best.
It's like,
he kills
you're a
people,
Jagan archetype. I can
styles.
grind you to actually be useful.
All right. That's okay. I guess.
Got resistance.
I just want to point out that aside from I'm pretty sure once, none of Pat's units have gotten a defense.
We should probably be careful with Will because that guy's breaking the wall.
Got one more turn.
Yeah, I can still kill the one other guy and then we'll be fine.
So it looks like this current run just does not like defense.
Yeah.
Why turtle when you can attack?
Exactly. Who need defense when you have strong?
Snipe.
I mean, Lynn just took 6 damage, so you
Zero
need a little bit of
defense run,
defense.
let's go!
So yeah, mercenaries are gonna keep spawning in
Still got
up
12
there.
health, damn.
You can.
Well, how much can you do anything?
She will 2-round everything, and they do barely any damage. So I typically just have her deal with those.
Yeah,
guys
and
there.
I'd have Lynn and Dorcas just stay back towards the area just
Go
to
up
help
front and
Will.
just attack. Yeah, or even go after the boss. Like Lynn can handle him pretty handily. Yes, that was poor English on my hand, and doesn't matter. But yeah, just make sure Dorcas doesn't stay near that mercenary, because he will ruin him.
Alright, so I guess...
Lynn handle boss good.
Okay,
Yeah, like
he'll
he could,
go, so.
if he hit, he would kill, but that's if he hit.
I'll let him
Actually,
come in here just in case Will needs to do a retreat.
Check
Actually,
the
since-
mercenary's move. I think he has 5 moves, so he might be like just shy. Okay, yeah, just shy.
Just shy.
Actually, since I'm in the mood, after stream, y'all want to just go look at a crit compilation for Awakening?
Yes.
It's like I know Pick a Guy plays the obvious one, but I remember there's a lot of good stuff.
Henry's got a lot of good ones, I remember.
Yeah. And ironically, I think Ignatz has a really good one for post-war. It's like, let me paint you a picture.
In hell.
With your blood.
For a second, I thought he got a crit. I was like, damn, nice.
Aw.
But it's like, no, it's just him grabbing the arrow.
I mean it, Chief.
I think one of the most disappointing things about how you fight so many brigands in the early game is that it's really hard to get your lance rank up.
Yeah.
You
So I
know,
think
you
need to
bandits, you
have
really
D
should
in order
have.
to use... Wait, do you need D to use javelins in this game?
I think so. Don't quote me on that though. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, because it's
Let
like,
me check.
that's surprisingly inconsistent.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Weapon ranks in general
Uh-oh.
can be surprisingly
You
inconsistent.
better hope you can dodge, boy.
Okay, javelins.
Get in trouble, boys.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with Kent down there.
Come on, Kent, don't die.
Come on, Cat. Don't be the first
This'll be
step again.
We can't just have same.
If it's Kent again, then it's a sign.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Kent just does not want to live. It's okay, they come back.
It's
They come
making
back
you
later,
cute
but he's
say-
not gonna have any.
Yeah, you
stat
won't
up.
you won't have him like, for the rest of this part, but in the main story
Yeah.
they come back.
But I'm guessing they lose
well,
all
you
their
know what?
they lose all the potential stats that they could have gotten during this part. So.
Yeah, so they just get auto leveled.
Oh boy.
See, this is why we've been spoiled by Divine Pulse or safe states in Awakening and Fates.
So, plus side, we can already meme this up, and as a bonus, we already have a screenshot from this game we can use for it. Of Kent just face palming as
Exactly.
owning confidence.
Start
I
the
wonder how
graveyard,
long it'll
everyone.
Nah, Blazing, unless someone else dies, I don't think we should reset.
Yeah, like I only want to reset if we get like catastrophic failure kind of deal.
I mean, maybe if it's early in the chapter, we
how much
can.
stuff did he have
save
on him
them.
though? That's the
I
question.
think he only
Oh,
had
yes,
a lance and sword on him.
Like, he had a full setup.
It's like, what if you want to use Kent, but the game says
No. I just have Dorcas.
Oh,
protect
make sure
his life.
Dorcas has his iron axe instead of his hand axe if you put him anywhere.
Jojo? He won't join Rickon yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
keyword.
We'll
Yeah.
get there. We'll get there later.
Okay, just gonna move him back a little bit, just so we can get some space. And Lynn, go to town.
Well, Kent won't be useless. Brandon, he just won't be as good as the people literally standing next to him.
Meaning we're going to have to rely on Saint, so I hope you enjoy his
Oh boy.
colorful personality.
Well, his
Yeah,
personality doesn't matter
so-
in combat.
I'll spoil this a bit for Pat. Yeah, so when you get to Elwyn mode, after a couple chapters, you meet back up with Lynn and her posse, and they have the same stats and stuff as when you left them off.
Just his head.
There's a very good chance that Dorcas is about to die.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Because you should have.
Oh boy. Oh boy. God damn it!
Use the vulnerary.
That's 2 units in one
equipping
chapter.
the item. Yeah, you should have used the vulnerary when you equipped his item.
Let's do a reset
Pat,
here.
Let's
because
reset
that's
on
a
that
little
one,
much.
yeah.
That's
Pat-
2 units in one chapter
Henry
this
is
early.
voiced by Bryce Pratchenbrook.
Wait,
Wait,
in
wait, where did I
Heroes
come
or
back
in
to?
Awakening?
Let me actually just to double
Yeah,
check.
just to make sure, because I know a lot of the voices did change. Like,
What did I come
Let's,
back to?
let's
Two
no.
people died.
Oh. What are we talking about now?
I just want to check
Yeah.
before we make the joke.
What the hell are we talking about?
Who,
I would say I don't know. I didn't
whose
quite hear
voice?
what she said.
Wait, character's
okay,
voice?
we're checking to make sure first.
Sure.
I can just check the Fire
I
Emblem wiki.
believe we're
Hold
talking
on.
about Rick from Fire Emblem.
no, we're talking Henry from.
Okay.
Voice actor, voice actor, voice actor.
It's a Game Boy Advance game. The only character-
Alright.
Yeah, it's for Awakening as well.
Alright, I gotta go to bed. I gotta
Alright,
go to
go
bed. for
crazy,
work.
chat.
You guys have a good night.
Have a good night, Jason.
Good night, Jason.
Wait, Henry from Awakening?
Yeah, Henry from Awakening is Bryce Carabrook.
So make the joke.
I must resist urge!
It's worse because he's pretty much a wisecracking crazy boy.
I thought the only people with what's it called who voiced on the Game Boy Advance were Mario and Luigi.
Babies.
I want
forget-
that
I
head by
kinda
tomorrow.
To reference the fall, saying that Lynn's VA did change from Smash to Heroes. Not only is that not surprising, but frankly, like for a second, I was like, does Lynn even say anything in
Well, I mean,
Smash when she
like,
does her?
Yeah, she does.
Lynn has like
trophy.
2 lines in Brawl, and that was
I
reported
know, that's
back to
like-
like 2006. So
Yeah, that's why. That's why it
It's
took me
kind
a second. Like, did you even say anything?
It's kind of reminds me of going from Hinoka from Fates to
Oh yeah.
Fates to Warriors, because in Fates she has a very raspy voice, and then
It's,
I reach Warriors, and I'm like, Amy Rose.
Like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's all I'm
shit.
thinking, because she's voiced
Like-
by...
By
Hey, we got a
freaking the voice of
defense.
Buttercup. Yay. Will got something. But yeah, like Hinoka was the voice of Buttercup to the voice of Amy Rose, and those
Wait,
are
Egypt
that...
actually voiced Hinoka originally? I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Cindy Robinson voiced her the whole time.
It's
Yeah, that's why
Like,
it was so
the
jarring when
change
she
of voice
changed. Because like
actors
she has
is
such,
very-
they have such unique voices compared to each other. And it's just like this is weird.
it's like Cindy Robinson, you're a good voice actor, but I don't think this fits this character.
It's like this is a little too different.
Alright, can you get a better roll this time?
At
Nope.
least get some speed.
Nope.
That'd be amazing.
I said nope!
That was some trash garbage right there.
God.
There's some trash here.
God, it just made me so sad, like, for when I was watching Nigavi's Blue Lights route, which is like, Ash just got bad roll after bad roll after bad roll after bad roll.
Guess I'm glad I killed him in my playthrough.
Yeah, the reason you
We do not
Dang.
not insult
Uh,
the precious boy in this
He had
house.
his cover. I guess he had it covered.
Let Alex say his thing.
I was gonna say, yeah, Pat, usually the reason that you won't ever see like anything worse than getting 1 HP is because they actually have literally almost every single person's HP growth set to like 70 to 90%.
So it's still high that it's almost always a guarantee.
Yeah, you're literally always gonna get HP. Never anything else though. That's not a guarantee.
Yeah.
They just want to make you tanky, that's it. They don't care about anything else.
Yeah.
Did you use
Did
the
they get
Did you use the hand axe up front again?
Well, no,
I mean,
used,
that's all he can do.
yeah,
Alright.
that was a counter attack.
He
got
on that one.
attacked.
Sophie,
Okay.
I heard you for a second say, did you use the ham hands? I was like, what?
Damn right. Ham hand all over his face.
Oh,
So,
my.
yeah, make sure you account for some healing around here
Yeah.
because
'Cause especially
reach
Kent. Let's heal you right
Let's-
now.
let's take a quick
Just
walk.
have a feeling.
We'll try to keep you this time.
So she's gonna die.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, that's a good strategy, True Heart Knight. Armor Knights exist for one reason, to tank.
Slice.
Not always well. You sometimes have a
yeah,
Wendy
that,
or a Gwendolyn.
True Heart Knight's my friend that I invited.
Billa's just vibing.
Yeah. Frankly, Dorcas can, get some hits in from behind the knights.
Slice.
No second hit.
Oh, True Heart was talking about the Cavaliers and having Dorcas attack behind them. I was thinking just in general of like armor knights. It's so weird because when I think armor knights, when I hear knights, I think armor knights, not Cavaliers, even though they are technically knights. And also, I wasn't even calling them armor knights until I started playing the earlier games when they had that distinction.
Yeah.
Makes me sound like a hipster sometimes.
I mean, that's how I feel anytime I talk about a game that's before 7.
Yeah, Amazing Gamer, Fire Emblem still looks great, like, even after all this time. Like, sprite quality is still
Also,
fantastic.
frankly, go check out, like, the Fire Emblem 4 and 5 sprites. Like, the actual, like, combat sprites are incredibly detailed, and they look so good.
Oh, yeah, they look cool.
Like, they are absolutely a stand-up from this, but these have, like, a nice, limited enough of details, which allowed them to go full anime for, like, crit animations and stuff. But yeah, no, like, for the entire era that Intelligent Systems was doing sprite animation of any kind, they were always top-notch. Like, even for the NES games, like, yeah, some of them look bad by today's standards, but still, they were really good compared to what was around
I still
them.
think of, I know it's not Fire Emblem, but it might as well be Shining Force back on the Genesis, which was basically not their version of Fire Emblem, except we actually got it.
Yeah, I try. I remember trying that on there's something on the Dreamcast called the Sega Smash Pack.
That's how I played it originally too.
Tried it. Mind you, I was like 6, and I had no fucking clue what I was doing.
But like, whenever you get the chance, look up the combat sprites in that game because they look so cool.
Yeah. So a little fun fact about like the combat sprites and stuff. So that this is gonna start off as like a no shit Sherlock, but hear me out. So obviously, as you might assume, everyone has their own innate color palette that they have. So obviously, if you like change what their class is with like hacking and stuff like that, it'll mess up the sprites because we'll try to apply a new bit. That's fun. Funnily enough, in Fire Emblem 8 and only in 8, if you do that, it just changes it to the generic color palette. So they had something for it in 8, but not in 7. It's actually kind of funny, even though there'd be no reason that would ever come up.
Slice.
Oh, Pat had the hand axe out. Oh, he can't double him, thank God.
Right,
Dorcas, like, he doesn't have a great speed stat, but he actually has pretty good base speed. Or wait, am I mixing him up with the other axe fighter, Alex?
Yeah, the other one is, oh god, what's his name?
Bartra.
Yeah. Bartra, he is the one that has high attack and speed.
Oh yeah, and then Lynn's always
remember, Dor says
it was like
trust no one.
Yeah, I think Bartra has like bad starting speed, but a better speed growth, whereas Dorcas has a good base speed but a terrible growth.
That sounds right to me.
Yeah.
I'm playing.
I don't know. I never used like any of the axe people in the older games, to be honest.
Yeah, like the accuracy is so trash garbage that it's always a crapshoot, especially in FE6. Like, good God, but like Hector surprisingly can like fight it well enough. But I think it's because since he's technically an armor knight, he has the defense to back up if he fucks up. It's like, oh, I missed. Well, I didn't take any real damage.
I mean, in FE6's case, it's more of a thing of good luck anyone hitting ever.
Yeah. Pat, you were gonna ask?
No. I was just checking stats. I'm going to have Florina take him out.
Yeah, I think Dorcas taking care of
animation
bandits.
on the wings. That's some good sprite
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like it's still astounding how good these look.
Yeah. Ranamania. Totally insane. Hello, young lady.
baby.
Reinforcements, I believe, will stop if you kill the boss, so you can min-max and level up if you want.
Lynn's like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
So if you
I
kill
don't
him
wanna
now,
end
or...
early?
so.
You want to
you
end
can kill
early
him now, or you could just don't.
That doesn't change.
Maybe let him attack on enemy phase instead of you attacking him.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
In case things go so wrong, because you never know.
Ho ho. How
Right,
tough
so
are
it's
you?
like their player units.
No, you.
Boom.
Slice.
Boom.
Slice.
Yeah.
Nice.
You can tell Lynn was like one of the new sprites that they made for this game because her animations are pretty damn good.
Ah!
Oh.
Just like, well, I tried.
I tried. 10 out of 10.
Fiora's there for emotional support.
I get paid to do this regardless of the results.
Yeah. Oh,
Miss
a
my
double.
wife,
He's like-
Fiora. I miss
And,
her a
like,
lot.
he's not. Yeah, and it's not like with Dorcas, he's like, I only care about the money, but it's just like, I just need to get the money so I can support my wife, so
Yeah.
I'll do what I need to. That's a funny support conversation later for a character you're never going to get, Pat, where she's like, because she's a character you have to buy with like an absurd amount of money. That's kind of not worth it. And it's just like the conversation between her and Dorcas is like just doing the minimal wage just because it'll do what he needs for his wife. Whereas the other chick's like bragging, she's like, man, I got some good ass money from this shit. And it's just like, that's a little insane, but okay.
Yeah, that chick is actually one of Florina's sisters.
Ah.
I forget if it's literal sister or
Oh, they're literal sisters.
okay.
The Pegasus Knight sisters are a trope that's in a lot of Fire Emblem games.
Yeah, but sometimes you have like metaphorical sisters like in FE8.
True.
Right.
Though I know at least Vanessa and
Yeah,
Cyrene
decent.
are.
This girl.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Sarah just being doorkeepers right now.
Yeah, you have Fiora, Farina, and Florina.
Farina.
You couldn't confuse any of them, clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Farina's the one you have to buy. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
And she's like so expensive.
She's not worth it.
No, like she's a Pegasus Knight, and she comes with some good stuff, but like that's a lot of money.
I think
that
we
has to
finally
spend.
got a defense stat.
Oh, yeah!
We're moving up in the world.
Yay, Sane won't die.
Did it.
And also, now we can actually start doubling axe wielders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least these ones.
Yeah, that's in there.
So,
You'd think after a while, they'd just give up.
Just
Like,
Yeah.
right now, and just be like,
play
it's
it
not
out
working.
again.
a lot of people have died. You think we should keep doing this?
It's only been 6 turns. Hang on, give it one more turn. I'm
Yeah,
sure we
might
got
get
it.
lucky. We might get lucky.
All right, Kate, give me the goods.
All right, Ken, what do you got?
Okay.
You know what? He got speed. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like he didn't get strength, but he got speed, and
He also
that's
got luck, I think,
I've-
on that too.
That
Ooh.
he,
All
God,
right.
Lynn's ending this now.
Yeah, he's dead.
All right, come
That's
on,
why
guys. We
people
gotta get a
like
move
Lynn.
on. We did this chapter twice.
Dang, Howard lost his birds again. Spider-Man.
Not a bad level up.
She still has her base defense.
I mean, Lynn's not there to take hits. She's there.
I
to
know, I
style.
know.
Well, I mean, Alex, we're gonna make fun of her anyway because she's mediocre at best when it comes down to it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's what happens is that, so obviously, as you'd assume, there's sacred weapons in this game, and the sacred weapon that you get for her is so heavy that it's not worth it because she'll literally be doubled by everything that moves.
Alright, last turn.
I'm the
that's-
speed demon.
That's not
but this
even.
weapon
That's
makes
not
me
even.
slow.
Okay, I guess reinforcements do come anyway. My
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, is that a bot? I can't tell what the hell that beacon.
Yeah. Huh.
I'm gonna time out because
Hold on, let me see.
it's like just saying money amounts and stuff like that.
Oh, that's probably a bot.
Yeah, I haven't seen him.
You're not
post
even giving
anything
us the
else,
money. Rude.
I mean, what do you expect? You expect the money?
I would like the 500 that they're talking about. That'd be very nice. Christmas shopping coming up and all.
Also, Pat, I would recommend you have Dorcas go inside and Florina block the way.
Alright.
Because he's getting pretty low, even if he quaffs a vulnerary.
Hey!
Also, I'd have Will hang back since the mercenary broke through, even though
It's like, I'm in danger.
Yeah, I don't think Will will
Well,
kill
hold
him.
on. Let me see how much damage can you do right now. Yeah, not enough.
You can't kill him. Yeah. So.
Run
What
away!
is your rage?
I think he has the same move, so as long as you go to your full movement, he can't get to you.
Run away! I'll protect your wife.
Yeah, and you can just kill him.
Oh wait, do I have enough to kill?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the
Congrats,
chance of missing
Flora.
that is incredibly low.
And then he misses.
Fiorina. Ugh.
Then you get fucking the rare glitch in Fire Emblem 6 where 100% can miss.
That reminds me of the 256 glitch from original Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
So this move has 100% accuracy, except when it doesn't.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, I didn't realize.
Crits, that would have been epic.
Imagine if Florina doubles. She's just like, oh, I'm suddenly fast enough now.
Speed.
And also, even though that guy is literally in there, like in the thing, he's just like, oh well, I'm leaving.
Boss, I'm right here. I can get her. I can get her. Oh, okay.
No, we're leaving.
Also, that's all right.
Natalie, I'm so sorry that you have the mother haircut.
You better be alive next time I come back, I swear to God.
I am literally fighting for your surgery.
Also, apparently in this game's case, we're the ones that asked Dorcas to join, is what he said.
Mm-hmm.
You helped my wife.
It wasn't the Lord. It was him apparently talking with the tactician, and the tactician was like,
Yeah,
"Hey, yo, bro."
You better not kill this man.
Pat turned his baseball cap around so he could do the "How do you do, kids" to this man from the freaking medieval century. It's just like, hey, man, we could really use that axe of
I
yours.
showed
We
him
really
a
like
shiny,
the weapon triangle
shiny
around here.
Charizard, and then he decided to join our cause.
He's like, "Dude, I've got a holographic Charizard. Like, you could have it if you."
They definitely yeah.
So how long
Has
do
it
we
always-
plan on it going?
Going for almost 2 hours now.
Yeah, I think maybe one more chapter, probably.
Okay. I might have to leave in the middle of the chapter because my wife should be home soon. I'm gonna have to help with some stuff.
Ah, so you're Doris.
Yeah, timing for the streams is gonna be a little weird just because my job works on
fun.
Pacific time, and they like to have our meetings like basically 7 to 8, so it's always at a really awkward time. Like so.
Well, like I said,
Eastern, right?
Wednesday works for me too. If you're worried about me.
Well, Wednesday I got Kingdom Hearts 2 with Johnny happening.
Gotta watch him beat his head against a fuck ton of walls.
Yeah.
Well, some of the worst ones are done now, so you'll have a better time coming up. Also, we get to introduce the magic system.
Yay!
We get to have one of the worst
There, I
clerics
said
in
it.
the
Go
entire
to
series.
One of the worst what, Alex? I think I know what you said, but what did you say?
Clerics.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean... yeah, It's hard to argue.
She is a brat, and I don't care.
Yeah, but she has twin tails, though, so that's very powerful.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, anime tropes don't work on me.
Oh no,
I mean,
it's
that's
her.
strong. Yeah,
Yeah,
they say
you know
that.
what?
Plus, Urk is a mood.
Urk, not Eric. Urk.
Urk.
Like, the best way you can, like, assume is that you're supposed to say Eric, just saying the last bit really fast, but yeah, no, it's just Urk.
So what do you want to name this child?
Urk.
Yeah, that.
You bring down the
Eric. No, it's like Eric. Did you say Eric? No,
No, I
I'm
said-
I'm almost certain
it's
that
one of
you
those
did.
where you're typing and you can't you think there's an
You
eye
miss a
there,
keys.
but there's not. Like couldn't you?
Yeah,
It just
Stan-
blends into the cake.
Yeah.
In FE7's case, I'll always take Priscilla over Sarah.
Well, I mean, she has a horse. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, but also personality-wise.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Priscilla's kind of nothing, so I guess that's easy to overlook. Like at least you'll remember Sarah. Unfortunately,
That is fair.
You bring shame to the to the pink ponytails that Hilda inspires.
Also, she is actually just worse Hilda.
Yeah.
Yeah. She is.
You don't even have an axe.
Like she doesn't like to do effort either. But unlike Hilda, like she doesn't have a good excuse. She's just a brat.
It's like even if like with Hilda, even if she tries to excuse herself, she still finds ways this is gonna be work, but she still does the work anyway.
Listen, murder is really hard sometimes. Like
Listen, did you know that magic works?
Did you know that magic exists?
I believe Lynn can immediately talk to Sarah and recruit her.
Yeah,
and
I
she
think
can
she's the only
recruit
one who
her.
can. Yeah.
Hello?
Join at the same time.
She's dead.
Hello.
Why-
You two are green. That bad. Join.
It's like, why are you finding bandits?
It'd be
Here,
unfortunate for you if you stayed green.
Here, have a blue cloak.
And
Nice,
changing the
I
blue
love
hair
it.
and stuff.
I mean,
Great,
Sarah
I always
has
hated this
one interesting conversation later with a certain person, but that doesn't excuse things.
Yeah, she's just kind of annoying, but at least she's memorable. Yeah, Sai. Yeah, Eric also a great mood. So yeah, you have your healer and you have your mage. You know how
Yeah.
those work.
If the tutorial would have been still going on, what would have happened here is that it would have made you have Sarah use her heal on Urk, and then have Urk attack the bandit here to finish it off.
But I'm gonna do it the opposite way.
Just so it could be like, this how heal work, this how maids work.
Look
Also,
at
I will
Ark's
inform-
hat.
Yeah, the
nice
weird
hat.
hat that no one ever wears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like only the
Also, I
enemy
will-
units in Fire Emblem ever really wear that hat.
And it's because they're not allowed to take it off. I will point out in the armory over there are javelins. So you have a goal for this chapter.
Alright.
Also, no reason not to have Florina attack that mercenary. No one else is going to attack her.
Yeah.
This one down here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just watch out for the archer, because
Yeah, that's why I'm just like, okay.
That archer's not going to make it to her.
Try and get me.
I mean, he'll have to deal with the impulse buy of going to the armory, so like he clearly won't have enough time to make it to her.
But yeah, I remember Sarah because she was my first healer that I summoned in Heroes. So I had to stick with her
it's
for a
hard to
good while.
See, my first ever pull in Heroes was Henry, so I'd say I got pretty good on that.
He's
Hannah was
okay
my
in
first
Heroes.
pull. She had a nice
actually
design.
I think I actually got Lynn in one of my first pulls in Heroes. It's like it knows this was my first game.
I'd be tempted to play Heroes, but I already have a gotcha thing.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it anymore.
I like it well enough. But
Implying Gotcha is worth it.
I mean, exactly. Like that's gonna be my follow up. Like,
Yeah.
Gotcha's never worth it. I don't care if you find a good one. I'm glad you get enjoyment from it though.
I was
Just
gonna
a-
say I play it for the story,
I'm
not the
stay in my
gotcha.
hide. I'm just gonna play Dragalia Lost and Fenda because it's actually a good game.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah.
Farina.
I remember she got like a string of crits that during Oscar the Green Scorpion's playthrough that he was like, I think I might be falling for her now, and they're joking. It's like, Lynn is right there, dude. Your wife was literally listening. You would do that to her? What's wrong with you?
I mean, you can have two
I
hands.
dare you do that to the PNG.
How
also,
dare
I
you
forgot
insult
how
this fictional character?
This PNG.
I was like, oh, I might have to leave at this middle of the chapter. I forgot how short these freaking chapters are.
Oh yeah, no, these are absolutely bite-sized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job,
Poke you
Will.
with this stick.
Oh, his XP was so close. Every time.
So that's a lot of Fire Emblem. You might as well get some Lance rank going in there.
Hold on, let's see. Like, how much can Lynn do?
Not
I'll,
enough.
I'll lower it down with
Oh.
Lynn and then get.
Get
And then she
maximize
crits.
that the EXP. Yeah, she will. Lynn's like, I appreciate you dying.
All right. Okay, now you get.
Oh, nice.
Hey, now we're getting into crit land. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That lucky.
I like how
crit.
he does a little spin.
Yeah, it's a little flare. It's not too much.
Get your healer to heal things for levels.
Yeah. There's someone to heal around here.
Yeah, unfortunately, the only way to level up healers is to heal.
Yeah.
And realistically, you might as well just spam it whenever you can. You'll never really run out.
Though I think.
Yeah, they're really cheap to buy.
Yeah, I do know if I think Dancer and Healer, I think they did do a nerf to it in 3 houses where they just can't get EXP forever.
Yeah. At least with 3 houses, it's part of a magic system, so your healer can have.
Are you using the R button?
He says to the character, and she's like, "What the fuck is
What the fuck are you talking about?
Or, no. Oh wait, no, sorry. This is Florina. It's like, what the heck is that? Might as well stay in the forest. Like, why get shot?
Oh.
Well, it's too late. He already
This is a nice
ended.
forest.
This is a nice forest.
I'm just gonna walk through it, not to stay in it.
Now remember, Annette.
Yeah, we
bushes.
shouldn't backseat Pat too much.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing sometimes. That was very rude. I apologize.
He knows what he's doing sometimes.
Magic can be used to attack. Thanks.
What? Wait, hold on. Are you saying that house gives you a tutorial on that, or like info on that, when the tutorial forces you to use magic? Okay.
That happens.
What is it like for all the people that can somehow play hard mode and they've never played a Fire Emblem game before?
Yeah, they got a hand-down version.
Oh, those poor people who play quote unquote normal mode in Radiant Dawn.
Oh boy.
Radiant Dawn, like, considered one of the harder Fire Emblems?
They lie to you about the names.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's the
it's more that the difficulty modes are a lie.
Yeah. It's the same thing with like freaking original Devil May Cry 3, where everything was said to be a lower difficulty.
Also, if
And then they added
Florina
a new
attacks
one
the
for
archer
flex.
first, you could probably kill him.
Yeah.
Wait.
And there's no reinforcements here. Like have Florina go.
Yeah,
attack
yeah.
them.
Florina can get close enough to attack him at one.
Oh yeah, true.
range, so he
Yeah.
can't.
And
You
also,
trying to
like you can
snipe me
have.
from the sky? Okay.
Da da da
And
da
all-
da 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 da.
And also, like the boss doesn't move and he
Merry
doesn't have a
Christmas.
hand axe, so you can just shoot fireballs at him for free.
I'm gonna burn you to death now.
Adu. No. Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
That 5% miss.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And
You're
he's
gonna have to do something now.
So he's gonna either kill Eric, try to kill Eric there, or he's gonna go after Florina. It's not good either way, but does she have the health for it though? Because I'm thinking like, because in this game, effective damage is only twice as effective. It's not triple like it used to
Oh boy.
Eric. That was a 95% hit.
be. All right, I'm just gonna write Eric's name down for potential memes as well because, oh boy,
95.
It's okay.
What the fuck?
it's
okay.
still 5%.
Oh, I'm
I'll
scared.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
I am
Also, thank you,
very
guys.
scared.
Marina
cut you
died.
down.
I blame Eric.
Yeah, blame Eric.
Okay. Oh boy.
Let's see what happens. Oh,
Okay,
okay.
He has a very good.
Okay,
chance.
you. Oh.
Okay.
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 He's
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say the archer was stupid. It's fine. We're fine.
He was stupid and he missed.
he prioritized guaranteed kill damage wise over hit chance. So yeah, might as
Also-
well have Serena do some healing around here before you move
Yeah.
anyone.
Also, the wife just came home, which is good because the chapter's almost over, so I'm not really gonna miss anything. So
Alright.
Yep.
I was glad to be here. I hope to be here next time. You all have a good night.
Alright. Night.
You too, Eric.
Hi.
Yep.
Eric, what the fuck
Alex.
did
Eric,
you
what
do?
Yeah. Man, that's just embarrassing.
95%.
Check everyone's inventory so that we can see who should go shopping.
Oh yeah.
Most people should have like 3 items. So
Yeah, I think so. I think actually, Urk could probably.
I'd recommend getting him some levels by attacking the boss. He has 2 range.
Yeah, true.
It's free EXP.
Yeah, alright.
And he's never gonna move. And hey, man, is a bug. It means he's a bug type. Fire's effective against bug. It was meant to be.
I mean, knowing Urk, he's probably gonna miss now at this point, but you know.
Yeah. But I recommend buying like, oh yeah, he has. We don't really need hand axes. I recommend buying a couple javelins, honestly.
Actually,
Like throw one on foot.
And,
Thinking of getting a hand axe too? Do you have space for it? No, and you don't have a convoy yet, so you can't just buy free.
Alright.
Dorcas can buy it though. He's the only one who's going to use it. Well, he still has a hand axe.
Yeah, he still has one, so I think he's fine for right now.
And since he's not really fighting a whole bunch, so it's not too necessary, yeah. Yeah, see? Save that money. Okay.
Oh, this is cursed.
You can get a save.
This is
Yeah.
cursed.
Yeah.
What'd you post?
Hang on.
Florina, what can you do?
Oh, wait. Yeah, that's a bad idea
Not
anyway.
much, probably.
Yeah, no, okay, yeah, good, okay. Well, first, let's trade.
Before you kill anything, just make sure you get a heal in. Mid-max that shit, so Serena's actually kind of useful. FE7, like, has the weird design philosophy for most of these chapters that because it's like we want to be easier on people for some, because I guess America, but like, man, so many bosses are like non-threats. Like, so many bosses have like don't have 2 range weapons, which is like,
Yeah.
why?
You could just
You're
all
not- if you're
gang
not
up
gonna-
on them at once.
Yeah, if you're not gonna move, at least give them 2 range. Oh, that's unfortunate, though.
No.
But yeah, because like it makes sense if they're coming after you, then it's like, okay, sure, give them whatever. But like, don't, if they're just gonna stand there, give them at least 2 range. Well, I mean, the thought that is fair, but you would also expect that. Like, I have no problems with bosses having 2 range, because frankly, why wouldn't you? Oh, he's done.
Boom!
Kaboom. Kablamo. Kazam.
He literally even says blah.
Oh, you're dead. Sorry.
Yeah, no one will miss him.
Okay.
Yeah, Sane will almost always get his strength up as that speed that he tends to falter with. That is true, Blazing Larvesta, because in Shadow Dragon they had ballistas from the start.
Bye.
In one chapter, the boss you're after is a ballistaman, which means he can just shoot you beyond most people's movement range. Gotta get that money.
Eric, we just left.
Oh yeah, Triforce is recollecting goddamn freaking Iago's fun ride of bullshit.
Iago, hey. I think I'm going to be ill.
Yeah, I like Urk. Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice. How are they getting this information so fast? Like, I know we're not getting like a proper timeline here, but like, damn.
Talking about possessed Takumi. Oh,
God.
Oh yeah. him.
That final level
That also
is
wasn't fun.
thing.
Never mind, I lied. I'm back.
Well, I mean, we're finishing up in a minute, yeah?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
Well, that was the safe point, so...
Yeah, Eric is ill.
Yeah, so I think
He's gonna throw up.
we're probably gonna stop it right there, most likely. What's in that?
Yeah, so how'd the first session of FE7 go for you, Pat?
So far, been having fun. Especially just because like when we were on Spider-Man, just like all of the Fire Emblem talk. Fire Emblem talk is just surprisingly pretty chill and fun. What I got to do, so you know.
To be fair, you know, me, Stefan, and Sophie tend to be very chill individuals in general, so it probably helps.
Well, especially because like RPG streams are also just pretty
That's a little rude.
chill in general. So I'm gonna have fun with that.
So Alex, you're saying Alexandra is not chill? Damn.
Well,
okay. I come back here. Gotta go charge my phone. I come back here. Let me tell you, fuck.
No, you are the opposite of chill.
We don't have a lot of memes, so I
Yeah,
should
we don't
probably-
have. There's only like 3 in there right now, so I think we'll wait on that for now.
Yeah, like we do have anything for like Kent and Eric's moods, but like can't really convey that into
Also,
a
gotta give
hashtag.
people time to do stuff, but yeah. So,
Oh, I mean, we can make fun of Kent's incompetence 2 times in a row.
but yeah, I guess for the foreseeable future, plan for streams to start at around 8 o'clock for Fire Emblem, just because my Thursdays are going to be a little whack for the next few weeks. But yeah, that's going to be the plan for now. Anyway, thank you all for joining. Sorry about the issues from earlier, but let's go find somebody to raid right now.
Hashtag Kent the Mood.
Kent the Mood. Let's see, who is streaming on my end?
And I will say, Stefan, to be fair, mine was more of a drag at Jason's energy than anything else.
True.
He's the one that tends to be very not chill.
I was gonna say PK Sparse, but he's also probably in the middle of Hyrule Warriors,
Fire
and that's not a
Emblem.
spoiler.
The
Fire
Fire Emblem, the Blazing Blade. Let's just see. Okay, there's one other person that's actually streaming the game blind. So let's go right now.
Is it in English?
I think so. So
Also,
yeah,
dog,
well,
you
they're
already
playing the
have
game in
eaten
English, so
3
I hope
times
so.
today.
Kent the Mood.
If any of our subscribers are going with them, use the we do dis emote. That'd probably be pretty appropriate.
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys could add that in if you're a sub, do that. Alright.
Have a good night, amazing gamer.
Yeah.
You know, our money icon is still monocoins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Alright. See you guys later.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao.